We'll see partly sunny skies. It'll be a cool and breezy day with temperatures in the low 70s. If you like the cooler weather, I have plenty of it for you on the way this week. The details in just a few minutes. All right, everyone, it is Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I know a lot of you got some much needed rain, and we do continue to have showers stream in this morning. So we continue our weather impact alert through 9 a.m. So for your morning commute, for not only rain, but some patchy dense fog that's developing. So you'll want to have the rain gear with you. Give yourself some extra drive time this morning. And the rain falling this morning, adding on to some already impressive rainfall totals. In fact, we had record rainfall for December 7th. So daily records broken yesterday in Tampa, Winter Haven, and Sarasota. Officially at Tampa Airport yesterday, 1.9 inches of rain, beating the old record for December 7th of 1.8 inches set back in 1950. Winter Haven picked up 1.4 inches of rain, and Sarasota just under 1.7 officially. I know maybe some of your rain gauges do show more than that. We had, of course, the flash flood warnings in parts of Pinellas and Pasco and Hillsborough County, where places near Tarpon Springs picked up over 3 to 4 inches of rain. Definitely beneficial rainfall. We really needed it. And a little bit of light rain still falls this morning. Just some patchy light showers from eastern Hillsborough County into Polk County, Lake Wales, Haines City, Frostproof getting in on some very light rain this morning. Starting to dry out in Pinellas and most of Hillsborough County, where we did have some earlier rain. So just know a lot of our major roadways and our bridges are damp this morning. And we do still have some ponding in the roadways as well from the heavy rain that lingered into the late evening yesterday. A few light showers in Hernando County as well, but for the most part, the Nature Coast starting to dry out. Here's a look at the patchy fog. Our front is sitting right here, right along that I-4 corridor, if not just south of it. So that's trapping in moisture, giving us some of the dense fog this morning. 3/4 of a mile of visibility in Tampa, just over a mile in Sarasota. Seeing some fog develop in western Polk County. Looks like Sebring and Avon Park, just over a mile of visibility, but the most dense fog right now currently in the heart of Tampa. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s out there, very mild start, and we'll take you hour by hour through the day. Just light showers expected, especially along and south of that I-4 corridor for the morning commute. Notice by 9 o'clock, we're looking mostly dry at this point. Wind is now coming out of the north. Drier air is filtering in, but we will hold on to partly sunny skies through the day. A few showers could develop down south later this afternoon as that front slowly moves south. So Highlands County, Sarasota County, maybe some spotty heavy downpours around your lunch hour, but for the most part, we will be dry the rest of the day. I think even in the evening, that light rain, I think that's just our model picking up on the moisture still present. It will be breezy. Winds out of the north 15 to 20 miles per hour today, at least gusts that high, and that will continue into tomorrow morning's commute. So both hands on the steering wheel, driving home from work and heading back to work and school tomorrow morning. That wind will start to die down middle of the week. High temperatures today only in the low 70s, and we're going to wake up in the 40s to low 50s tomorrow morning. So make sure to have the jackets ready to go. No more rain expected through the rest of the week this week, which is good news for one of our boat parades coming up. I know we had to have the St. Pete one canceled yesterday. So the holiday boat parade for Tarpon Springs looking great, comfy with temperatures in the 60s. And if you like the cool weather, we have a prolonged stretch of it. Look at this, temperatures, low temperatures staying in the 50s all the way through the extended forecast as a front moves in on Sunday. That'll bring us a low end chance for rain, but it'll more so just cool us off. Marine forecast not the best today. Moderate chop on the bay, seas 2 to 5 feet. 7-day shows. Cool weather sticking around all week long. Highs only in the 60s tomorrow. Next rain chance will be on Sunday. All right, Jenny Dean's got you covered.
The forecast meteorologist Courteney Jacobazzi.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I know a lot of you got some rain at your house finally yesterday. In fact, the National Weather Service just gave a full extensive list of some rainfall totals, and boy, are they impressive. So we're going to get some of those together for you just to let you know what the official totals ended up being. And we continue to add on at least some light rain, not really expecting much measurable rainfall today, but through 9 a.m. we'll hold on to that weather impact alert for rain and some patchy fog. So you might want to bring the umbrella or the raincoat with you, and definitely some extra drive time this morning. Here's a look at some of the records that have already been recorded for yesterday. Record daily rainfall totals broken. And we're talking about the month of December. Record rainfall totals broken for the day, which is crazy because this is one of our driest months and we've just been so dry. But Tampa, 1.9 inches of rain yesterday, breaking the record for December 7th of 1.8. Winter Haven picking up 1.4 inches and Sarasota just under 1.7. Our front is kind of wobbling back and forth along and south of the I-4 corridor, and we still have moisture streamlining in. So a few showers still floating around through parts of Polk County right now. But what we're really starting to see now is the fog. That's creating the bigger impact with about 1.25 miles 1/4 visibility in Avon Park, 3/4 of a mile in Tampa, and about a mile of visibility down in Sarasota. So just give yourself some extra time this morning as we are watching that fog kind of get worse it has gotten worse rather over the last couple of hours. My coffee is still kicking in if you can't tell. A look outside. Yeah, not a lot to look at, right? 66 in Tampa and in St. Pete. The low-lying clouds and the fog there not allowing us to see any of the skyline. And even over Clearwater Beach right now, you can barely see offshore right now. It is a very gloomy morning. Temperatures in the low 60s north of town, 66 in Tampa, 69 in Sarasota, 68 in Sebring, 63 in Winter Haven. It is a very mild start. And temperatures aren't going to warm all that much today as wind will start to come out of the north. That's going to pull in some drier air. So notice as we take you hour by hour through Futurecast, we'll really look along and south of the I-4 corridor for just a few spotty showers to continue for the next hour or so. But as that drier air starts to usher in, we're really going to say goodbye to any chance for rain through the rest of the day. We will hold on to mostly cloudy skies, though. Not going to see abundant sunshine. Taking you closer to your lunch hour between 12 and 1, a few spotty showers and some downpours could develop south of town from Sarasota County into Highlands County. But overall, our rain chance today stays very minimal. It's just going to be breezy, cloudy, and cooler with high temperatures only topping out in the upper 60s to low 70s across the area, maybe some mid to upper 70s south of town. Now, tomorrow morning, you will need the jacket. We're going to wake up in the 40s along the Nature Coast, low 50s everywhere else. So you will need at least a light layer stepping out the door. Now, our forecast is just going to stay beautiful through the week. This isn't necessarily going to be a brief cool down. Even our humidity stays low through the week. So any events going on, including that Bucks game on Thursday night, the forecast looks great for it. Our next front will move in over the weekend. Very low end rain chance on Sunday. All that front's really going to do, other than bring us that very teeny rain chance, is keep our overnight lows cool. Notice lows for the extended forecast staying in the 50s, so really comfortable weather ahead. That marine forecast, a little bit of a bumpy ride today. Moderate chop on the bay, seas 2 to 5 feet. That will improve by the middle of the week. So that weather impact alert for the morning. And we look ahead to just a beautiful week with comfortable mornings in the 50s and high temperatures generally staying in the low 70s.